So I want to ask you this. Bradley Beal, you talk about alpha dog and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Bradley Beal has the smelly look when Ben Simmons jacked that three. I believe it was the end of the first half, and he was just kind of waving him off like that. Is that the type of player that you're talking about when you talk about that alpha dog mentality? And also, what did you make of Bradley Beal with that little signal to Ben Simmons?
Look, first of all, Bradley Beal is one of the most memeable players in the NBA right now, and you have to love him for the amount of personality that he shows. Like, a lot of guys kind of, try to low key with it. No, Bradley Beal's like, bro, for real? You gonna shoot that? Like, for real? Okay. But his attitude is really more so displayed in his game. So he acknowledges the moment. If you get him on the play, yeah, you got me. But then he'll come right back at you. And that's what I love about watching him on the court. It's really this very aware person who's on the court, not only aware of his game, but he's aware of the moment. And that's what makes it fun. Hello, crime tape Beal. Anytime he hits the ground, he lays there for a second. And you're like, all right, they got it. All right, crime tape Beal. So, yeah, Bradley, we love him.
So you and I were talking before this series a little bit. And one of the things that jumped out was if the Wizards were going to steal one game in this series, it would most likely be game one. Sixers have a week off in between games. Then Joel Embiid goes out with like 3 minutes into the game. He's in foul trouble, so you're not seeing him much in the first half. On those two things combined, I would have expected the Wizards to win. Do you still see the Wizards stealing a game at some point in this series? At least a game.
I do, because this is the NBA, and I know I was wrong on game one. Wag the finger on me. I get it. I was wrong on game one. A little bit of home cooking and ambition, but I justify it because you're absolutely right. It makes sense. You would think that the team that's well-oiled and still rolling and hasn't had a lot of rest would continue that momentum, especially after a big win. But Philly, being Philly, a rather deep team, well coached by Doc Rivers, they make the adjustments, and that's what happened, especially in that third quarter. So looking at the series moving forward, you've got game 2 on Wednesday, game 3 on Saturday, both 7 o'clock tips. And the fact that this is a longer stretch of rest days that the Wizards that they have not had all season long, especially since All-Star break. 2 days in between a game? What? I don't know what that life's about. Like, I walked around my house the other day on Monday, bored out of my mind because I had an off day. I don't know what to do with myself here, Farzy. So I really don't know what to do. I'm like, I know my fiance's like, don't you have a meeting to be in? Don't you have to No.
You're getting on her nerves.
Right. I've transferred my energy to her. But it's a game that I think we can still it's between game 2 and game 3. And a lot of people are predicting a blowout in game 2 because they're like, oh, they destroyed him in game 1. They'll do it again in game 2. That's why you play the games. That's why we play the games. It could be game 2. If they don't take game 2, game 3 back in D.C. in front of the home crowd, especially in a playoff environment, knowing that they could see Brad and Russ in a different level, that might be the one that they take. So I don't discount the Wizards at all. That's why I love watching them each night, because you never know what's going to happen.
Well, I'll tell you this much. As much as I love Tobias Harris, I don't think you're seeing 28 first-half points from Toby again.
He put up 37 on us, 28 in the first half. I'm like, okay, I need an APB on Tobias Harris. Shout out to University of Tennessee, ball for life. I need someone to figure out where Tobias Harris is at all times and become his shadow. If you don't mind, you can guard him in the jersey. I don't care. Pinch him. Tell him a story. Ask him for his tax bracket. Whatever it takes to distract this man, do it.